Hello and welcome to part 24 of Let's Play Dangan Ronpa. When we left off, Nagi drifted towards Dreamland. Monokuma Theater, Act 4. This is the inside of a spaceship. You are all currently on a journey through space. I don't want it to be like the first space journey you did, you son of a bitch. Are you familiar with Noah's Ark? That's right, we have abandoned the Earth. There is no danger of police brutality, drunk drivers, pyromaniacs, or your mental neighbours. The things that everybody fears most. I have mental neighbours. I am a pyromaniac. I've seen YouTube videos of police brutality, and I've heard stories about drunk drivers at school. So, fire. I love fire. Fireworks are awesome. They make bright lights in the sky. Breathing problems resulting from exhaust fumes or atmospheric pollution are no longer a concern. And of course, there's no need to worry yourself with exams or competitive rivalry. However, there are still rules in this free and beautiful world. Freedom can only exist supported by the bonds of rules, which therefore make you not free. Which means that there is no freedom, and therefore the point of the rules to keep the freedom are no longer valid, and we go round in a paradox loop. If you desire at all costs to return to that helpless shithole of a planet, then follow the rules. Do you understand what I'm saying? May order follow each and every one of you. What he said. Right. I seem to be like half laughing way too much. Don't I? Do I do that too much? I'm trying to stop doing that. Good morning, you guys. It is now 7 AM. Rise and shine. Let's make today into the best day it can be. Rubbing the sleep out of my eyes, I slowly rose from the bed in my Zono's room. That's right, we all promised to have breakfast together. I'd better get going. I left my Zono's room and headed for the cafeteria. When I arrived at the cafeteria, several people were already there. Good morning to you, Nagi. Listen to this. I was the first to arrive this morning. Good morning. Come on. Early to rise, I see. The people gathered in the first wave were those in the students with good habits category. And the ones who showed up a bit late. Sup? Sorry I'm late. Took a bit longer to do my makeup than usual. Oh dear, please excuse my tardiness. I was so engaged in my morning work. Students with a slightly loose adherence at the time. Most high schoolers probably fall into this group. Do you mind working, please? Oh. Clicked off for some reason. And then there were the ones who made everyone wait, drifting in unfashionably late. Sorry I'm late. Good morning, everyone. My bad, I slept in. What? Is there something wrong with me being late? I didn't oversleep, I just couldn't find my way, dude. I got lost in the Bermuda Triangle. True as truth. Those to whom time holds no meaning, living at their own pace, unconcerned about others. From this, everyone finally gathered. Under normal circumstances, that would have been true. We're not all here yet? Still missing my Zono and Togami. I expected no less of Togami. But my Zono should have been with the students with good habits crowd. And yet, she wasn't here. What, did something happen? Yo, Togami, you seen my Zono around? Like I'd know where she is. I left my room and came straight here. Has she forgotten our breakfast oath? She lives her life by her schedule. Listening to them talk, the small seed of apprehension planted in my breast. Nagi, the only guy here that can say that is Yamada. You're not, like, big enough to say in your breast. Slowly began to sprout. I'm gonna go check on her. No sooner than the words had left my mouth, I darted out of the hall, into the hall. I arrived at my destination, the room I exchanged with Mizono for one night, my room, the room she was supposed to have slept in. However, that room, holy fuck, in the span of a single night, had transformed into something completely different. What happened here? The keychain has fallen onto the floor with my name on it. When we exchanged rooms, I gave this to Mizono. This is the gilded practice sword I brought back with me for self-defense. The blade has been drawn from the scabbard. More importantly, what about Mizono? Oh yeah. Yeah, I thought I was meant to be able to click on that. This is the gilded practice sword I brought back with me for self-defense. This is just for scabbard, the blade's been drawn. More importantly, what about Mizono? There are marks on the walls and floor, like they were slashed with a blade or something. More importantly, what about Mizono? There are marks on the walls and floor, like they were slashed with a blade? More importantly, what about Mizono? And finally, we have this shower room door is open. I peeked into the shower. I peeked into the shower. Oh, come on, you've not even got the sound on that? Oh, the sound on that is the best thing. I love, like, the body discovery sound. God dang it. That sucks. That really sucks. They don't... Why did you take the sound off of everything? Seriously. You took the sound off of the intro, you took the sound off of the freaking body discovery. You left in half of the Japanese voices. Either leave them all in, or take them all out. You know? I don't mind listening to the Japanese voices and reading it in English, that's like subbed, but don't, like, leave half of them in. Fucking sloppy. I'm kidding, I'd never have done anything half as good. I'd have been spending the entire time using Google Translate if I was trying to do this. And I'd need someone to hack into the system to be able to actually change everything. Anyway, it took a while for me to realise I was screaming. It took a while for me to realise that I was bambling. Oh my god, why? Can you... No, I've got nothing. I've got nothing on this. Everyday life. Alright, so we're on to the next part of chapter 1 then. I opened my eyes to a wide open ceiling, but first, let's go back and see what the fuck Nagi was saying before we, like, had to cut it off. The sight before me burned itself into my retinas, and then, the stage went dark. And nothing really then, was it? It was just a lot of dots. A somewhat familiar, wide open ceiling. I sat up, and this time I saw a face. To find out what face Nagi saw, join me for the next episode. It's on the top right. The previous is on the top left. So, I hope you enjoyed this episode in which we witnessed the first murder. When I say witness, I mean we found out that the first murder had been committed, not we saw the first not that we saw the first murder being committed. Hopefully, this will all be updated. This will all be uploaded today. Today being the 17th. Providing that YouTube doesn't fuck up my thing. I'm not sure whether it was YouTube or my external hard drive that fucked it up, but either way, that's why there was like hardly any episodes yesterday or 2 days ago. It won't be 2 days ago. If it all works fine, it will be yesterday. Anyway, so yeah. To find out how we continue from Mizono's death, how we live without her. Come back next time. Until then, folks. See ya.